Round one, it's a keepable hand. Opponent mulligans. And is playing first. Let's see what we're up against. Blue. Yeah. Now I've got a nice little curve going. Build towards that siege worm. No 2-drop. That's good. Another Selfless Cathar. Great. We're on a good path to Siege Worm early. Powering that card out. What's beautiful about Selfless Cathar in this position is now if he plays a 2-3 like a Tinkerer, I get to still attack with my Pride Mate. And he has to choose whether, or even even that thing. Well, I guess not that thing, because it's a 2-4. Well, I guess I still can't. Let's go Skirmisher Cathar, and then we're in Siege Worm territory on turn 4. So I'm not going to get to attack here, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. That's alright. I mean, I could have gone for the bluff, but honestly, I don't even think there is a bluff I could have done. I could have left open a green mana, but there still wouldn't have been a bluff. There's no giant growth in this format. So, alright. Now we're passing. Hopefully this guy doesn't have Fester Gloom main deck. But powering out Siege Worm next turn is going to be great, especially... I guess we won't be able to leave up Ephemeral Shields. But if I get a land, I can leave up Ephemeral Shields, which is totally relevant. So really want to land here, ideally. There's great. Okay, so now I can actually leave up Ephemeral. Oh, wait. I don't have my second green source. Wow. I think I actually swing with Pride Mate and Skirmisher. I might be willing to dump my 2 Cathars to take care of the Murklurker, to be honest. Is that greedy? Might be. Let's go for the Shaman of Spring play, because then it actually gives me a Siege Worm play. And we're currently not far behind, so... I mean, think about it this way. The more guys we get, the better these Selfless Cathars are going to get later. I could have bluffed the... I don't know. I don't think it's worth dumping both my Selfless Cat... Well, it might be, just not yet. I think that's what it is. It's just not worth it yet. Oh, well, I'm feeling a little bit better about that. Because that's going to keep his mana busy. Oh, now we get our second green source. Let's, he doesn't have the Statute of Denial mana up, even if he was doing it, so let's power out our 7-drop, and he can't kill it with Flesh to Dust now, so that's a good sign. And then next turn we can start really swinging in. I guess he could bounce, like Void Snare or something, but it's alright. Alright, that's no biggie. So now we just have a really good attack, I think. We've got a great attack. No blocks, so no sacrifice is necessary. Now I can pass. Hopefully he's just looking for a second black to try and flesh to dust, so then, because we've got the protection on lockdown here. I think attacking here would be pretty ballsy on his part, but maybe it's necessary. Maybe he's hunting for the right spell. I mean, blue's got Peel from Reality, blue's got Void Snare, both of which are good. Hmm. I wonder if he's just digging for the Peel from Reality, maybe? Hmm. It is a bit of a deal. Oh, that's kind of nice. Since it actually takes care of this guy. I think we swing with team. And that's got to be lethal. He doesn't even have the mana to lifelink. So I sack a Cathar. I get in for 3, 6, 8. Or I get in for 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't want to lose my Pride Mate, so let's just sack a Cathar, just one. Because it's not lethal, right? Even if I sack this Cathar, I still only get in for 8. So no damage improvement, but now he can't trade. And I'll Pillar of Light his one source of lifelink. And then we'll pass. All right. So got game 1. He's got Encrust. I don't think I've got the anti... Yeah, I didn't manage... I ended up passing all of the Solemn Offerings, and I don't recall seeing any naturalizes. So, yeah, I don't think we can do that. Pillar of Light, that came up pretty huge on his Murklurker, so I like that. What a silly name for a card. Murklurker. Yeah, I don't think I'm feeling any sideboards yet. We didn't get any plummets either. I guess our sideboard kind of sucks, huh? Our sideboard is Divine Favor, Wall of Mulch, maybe Heliod's Pilgrim for the hyper aggro decks, and then we probably cut like maybe Restock or something that's, you know, slowing us down or better for the mid to, Restock I would feel is much better for your mid to, mid to late game decks. But the hyper aggro, we can bring in the quicker stuff. Bring in the quick guns. Yeah, Selfless Cathar. Pulling weight, as per usual. What a fantastic card. Let's go to game 2. Fantastic hand. Very happy with it. Opponent is mulliganing. I believe he mulled the last game too, so that might be an explanation. Yeah, in fact, last game he was on the play and he mulled, so that might help explain why we were able to capitalize as much as we did. It's not a bad draw either. So we get to go Swift Claw into Netcaster Spider, or even Swift Claw attack into Netcaster Spider. Alright, Swift Claw it is. I don't think I'm going to block the Child of Night. Mostly because I have the Spider to block the Child of Night, if that makes sense. So it seems unnecessary. Can't do the ephemeral shields. If I'd left back the Swift Claw, I could have, but didn't quite seem worth it. Stab wound, I guess would be a bit of a big deal, but that's okay. Not attacking into it, which is fine. Let's go ahead and swing with the Swift Claw. Let's Titanic Growth. If he's got a bounce spell, I accept. I still can replay my Swift Claw. Alright. Not bad. Next turn we've got Seraph of the Masses online, but admittedly, not that impressive. Just a 7-mana 3/3 flyer. No plays. Almost want to swing. Especially with the ephemeral shields and Titanic Growth. I think we're just going to attack in. We're just going to go on beatdown plan. I'm not going to mess around with the Seraph of the Masses right now. I mean, I could have. That would have been a good opportunity, but he's got the mana for the Flesh to Dust or whatever. Oh, well, I wasn't anticipating the Ingenuity. I was expecting Flesh to Dust, in which case Ephemeral Shields was the wiser one to leave up. Soul of Ravnica, that's actually no biggie. We just get to keep swinging into it. Easy 2-for-1 that I have no problem with. Beautiful. He even blocked the right one. For us, not for him. So next turn we can actually drop the Seraph of the Masses and potentially leave up Ephemeral Shields, if I so desire. Ooh, Gravedigger getting it back? That's some good value. And a Welkin turn too. Alright. Let's see here. Restock. Getting back both our Titanic Growths. Jeez. That is pretty insane. Yeah, I think we gotta do that. Because then his Soul of Ravnica is like a moot point. So he's going to trade off the Swiftclaw. I may just have to accept that. Because I've only got 6 mana and I really want to cast Restock this turn. So, yeah. Just going to get in. It's cool. He can only block the Swiftclaw, so he still takes 4. He goes to 9. We'll get back 2 Titanic Growths, which is just insane with the Soul of Ravnica play. And a Welkin turn he can't block. I don't think I want the Swiftclaw back. I think we just want dub Titanic Growth. Yep, it's a sensible attack. Follow-up play, nothing. All right. Well, I think we're going to go for lethal then. Maybe not. I mean, we can. Here's the thing. If he leaves up mana like it's just Flesh to Dust, that's one thing, but he also has Peel from Reality at his disposal. So if it's Peel from Reality, the Titanic Growths are going to be... He just concedes. Okay. Well, I'm confused. You should have at least made me do it. But we ended up getting there. Beat a Soul of Ravnica, which is a super amazing mythic, by the way. So very happy that Titanic Growths played as well as I needed them to. We'll see you in the next draft, or next match, rather.